Hello again. Summer 2024 is here. That's good, isn't it? As per usual with the updates, we get new maps. This one is Embargo, Odyssey, Megaton, Koichiwa, Overgrown, Hadel, Applejack, Atom Smash, Canaveral, and Bergenhansen. Besides the bug fixes, they also added old maps into the normal queue, which is interesting. Like, oh, CTF Invasion, that's funny. You can blow up everyone up with those little bomb pods things. Besides that, we were missing a whole combo for so long because it just didn't count. That's a shame, but at least we got it now. Enough confusion. Let's talk about the new hats and stuff. We have an all-class hat, and then we have an all-class robot follower thing. We got new cosmetic sets for Scout, Soldier, Pyro, and even Heavy gets something with little overalls. The demo gets a hat that's referencing MF Doom. I don't know what its music's like though, so meh. We got pretty normal engineer cosmetics here, and then we have this sniper headpiece. I don't know what it's a reference to. By comparison, this is a super easy reference to get. It's a good set for medic. I know this spy set is a reference to Peaky Blinders. I just never got around to watching the show. Besides that, let's just talk about what I wanted to talk about originally. Paints. The two most recent paints are After 8 and A Man's Mint, but those two have been around since 2012. So it's a pretty safe bet to say that paints will not be added again anymore. Which is a shame, but I understand as well, because workshoppers would have to accommodate new paints as it gets added more and more. I just sort of wish that the colors that we have, the paints we have, were more diverse. Let's go in alphabetical order, why don't we? Our color is similar to slate. It is true, it does look like slate, but like, who uses this? We got a deep commitment to purple, which is purple, like a decently good purple that most purple fans can enjoy. Purple guy and all that, they're big fans of this one. A distinctive lack of hue, that's a very common one. Everyone loves some black. A Man's Mint, it's for the people that like, you know, the mint ice cream or the Girl Scout cookies. I'm not sure about wearing it, though. We got After 8, which is like a dark gray color. Maybe you can use it for like the metal-themed cosmetics. Aged Mustache Gray is just a light gray compared to After 8, which is decently useful. An Extraordinary Abundance of Tinge, another classic that people like to use. It's, you know, very common. Speaking of very common, we got Australian Gold, one of the few ways to get yellow on your characters if you like yellow. Are you a yellow enjoyer? Didn't even try to name this thing. It's called Color Number 216 190 216. Like, that's all it is. I wonder why they named this paint as the RGB values, but I don't know. Dark Salmon Injustice, a thing that most people just use for if you want to make a flesh-colored helmet or something. Next up is Drably Olive, and I don't know what's the use case for this, because we have so many different greens. Green paints anyway. Speaking of, we got Indubitably Green here, which is, you know, the green that most people tend to go to, if not the lime. Mango Orange is for the orange lover people. Like, I guess it's orange. You got it. You got one thing. I'm going to call it Muscle Man Brown, and it's light brown, which is somewhat useful for certain people, I guess. Noble Hatter's Violet is just darker purple as before, but like it's a split faction. Are you a purple enjoyer or a violet enjoyer? Ah, it's a war down there. Particularly Drab Tincture. It fits its name. Like it. I don't know why would you want to have khaki white clothing on you. We got pink as HE double hockey sticks, and it's like, yeah, it's pink. It's definitely a lot very common for pyros. You know, I don't know why. Maybe it's certain specific that calls them in. We got Radigan Conager Brown, and it's brown for sure, and that's useful for people who like brown. Maybe brown notes, maybe a little bit of brownies. I don't know. The Bitter Taste of Defeat and Lime, a very common thing if you want to be a tryhard scout, or you just want to be a poser scout. It just, you know, sticks to them. This one's called The Color of a Gentleman's Business Pants. Like, I guess, but it's pretty yellowy. Did someone soil it? Ye Old Rustic Color. I guess it's rust, but I would have wanted it more brighter if it wanted to be rust-like. We got Zephaniah's Greed. And it's like, yeah, we got Lime, we got normal green, we got pale green, and then we got dark green. So we have a lot of greens for some reason. For the team paints, we have a lot of different shades of the team colors, which is decent, I guess, if we want to do that. You want to be customizable to that extent of like team spirit, value of teamwork, waterlog lab coat, air debonair, balaclaws of forever, operators overalls, and then there's this weird one called cream spirit. Why are you here? Why are you the only like orangish thing that all of a sudden comes out of nowhere? It's, you know, it's just strange to me at least. I know there's like the Halloween spell paint you can get that alternates between two colors or throbs and pulses, but like though we don't get spells at all anymore. So like I have no doubts on that ever coming back. But I sort of want to have a little more paints, like maybe a 1 or 2 sooner or later. Having more paint colors would be more interesting because, you know, like you could customize it more if it's actually a good color and it's not just another shade of a certain color we already have already. It's like, oh wow, we have a 5th green. It's like, no, I'd rather have something more interesting. But I'm just rambling like always. So let's everyone have fun in the new summer maps. Enjoy that there's no bots for now at least. And I don't know. Maybe if you want to unbox, you can unbox, but I won't. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.